Greetings, everybody. It's Rob from the Stage Tower, and we're here with some Marvel Champions. And not only are we here with some Marvel Champions, we're here with an actual playthrough of a Marvel Champions game. I know it's been quite a bit since I've had one of these on the channel, but we are coming back 2023, a bit late, but trying to get back into this. And what better way than with the Mojo Mania pack itself? So let's hop on into the game. For this game, I've chosen to do the first Mojo Mania adventure, the MaGog scenario in standard. And we'll be playing with Wolverine in aggression and Storm in justice. Now, I have never played as either of these before, so it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to start with Wolverine, and I'm going to go through this. For those of you who are not aware on how this scenario works, the MaGog is such a this kind of like Coliseum arena that you have to fight, and it doesn't matter about the scheme. It's more you have to win the crowd over, and once you win the crowd over, that's how you win the scenario. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna draw the 6 cards. It does say I can source my deck and discard pile for the claws. I have no problem getting rid of the claws in this case. I'm going to definitely get rid of that. There's no minions. So I'm just gonna get rid of all these cards that don't have anything to do with minions. And then if they would stack, there we go. And then draw 3 more cards. And then I'm gonna search and put the Wolverine's claws into play because it makes sense. Now for Storm side has the weather deck. I have the weather deck over here, which I will go through. I'll put it over here on the side for now. And then I'm gonna go through her deck and draw her 6 cards. So I didn't actually check, just to kind of make myself be totally, clear that I'm not going to kind of cheat it and have it where I can actually see what side schemes do. But we do have some potential combos here where I could, do Hurricane, I could do Stalwart, Thunderstorm. At this point, I have a lot of threat removal cards in my hand. There's not much threat, but I could do it one way or the other. So it is possible that I could do the Hurricane one and clear out a bunch of threat. But if I'm going to be doing damage, which I'm assuming he's going to be doing on his side, let us start with... I'm going to do the Thunderstorm one now. So in that case, I'm going to get rid of... Ooh. Actually, yeah. I'm going to keep with the Godness. I'm going to get rid of 1 Torrential Rain and get rid of Mutant Peacekeepers, draw 2 cards. Okay. Now we're going to flip over to Wolverine's turn. So I have my ability. I don't need to do anything else on my side. I do have Logan's Cabin though. So that is an interesting I can do. So let's actually play Logan's Cabin. I don't think I have a Wolverine card in my deck, but I have it at least out for now. I'll flip up. Then I'm going to use the claws. So the way the claws work, for those of you who aren't aware, is you exhaust the claws, choose an attack event, and I take damage, but then I get to play it for free, basically. So I take 3 damage. I get to play Slice and Dice. And just 3 damage, allow me to do all 3 damage to him. He should be at 20. So then he'll take 6 damage. Bring him down to 14. I'm then going to play Angel, who will come in. Angel will attack for 2. I'll attack for... Actually, we have Thunderstorm in play. So 3 damage. So 3, 6 damage. Breaks him down to 8 hit points. 1 consequential on Angel. And that wraps up the turn for Wolverine. I'm going to get rid of this. Storm's turn. Now for Storm's turn... nothing here. I do have one or the other. I do clear the area. So... I'll probably... flip over. Play clear the area. That will remove 2. Let's remove the last 2. I get to draw a card. Vivian. Really good, actually. Then I'm going to... Whether... So, no, first I'm going to do one way or another. I'm going to look for a side scheme. The only side scheme in the deck is Pump Up the Crowd. So with that, it comes in with 8. It is not on the cheering side, it's both on the booing side. But I get to draw 3 cards. Okay. So now I'm going to play Weather Goddess to flip Thunderstorm to Hurricane. And it resolves the special as well. So remove 2 threat from a scheme. I'll then play this to play Torrential Rain. Torrential Rain removes 3 threat from among schemes. And I get to, you guessed it, activate the special for the Hurricane, removing 2 more threat. Then I'm trying to see if there's a good... I'm going to use my ability from Storm to pull in Clear Skies. And by doing Clear Skies, that gives me... Everyone gains Stalwart, so we can be stunned or confused, and I get to draw a card. Ooh. That's actually a really good card. I may just fire it full force. Fire the lightning bolt. It does 8 damage, which is enough to perfect strike him down. Reset his hit points, and I get to place 6 rating counters on the challenger card. So I'm almost on the way there. He resets to 20. And deal each player a face-down encounter card. But at least it did a heavy strike. And I'm going to thwart to remove the last one, which defeats this crowd and gives me 2 more counters on the challengers. So I'm almost there. Ready. I'm going to keep the Garden just in case I have to flip down. Draw 4 cards. Alright. Flip over here to Wolverine. Draw 5 cards. Okay, we got Regenerative Health. We got Track by Scent. Adamantine Skeleton is going to be really big as well. So, alright, villain phase. MaGog, we add 2 on. And then, sorry, 4 on. Didn't see the +2 there. He will attack. So he's going to attack Wolverine first. 2+. I am going to... I'll take it for now. 2 + 1 is 3. Brings him down to 4. He gets a counter on the champion. Right. When he attacks, place 1 rating count on the champion. Yep. And then go and attack Storm. 3 damage as well. That's a counter. And then we each get an encounter card. Oh, wow. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to flip and exhaust just to get rid of this card from the game. If you got this card, gain search because there's no minions in play. The villain schemes from 1 plus 1 is 2, brings it up to 6. Okay, Jesus Christ. Flip to alter ego form. Cannot change forms. I have to set exhaust to get rid of this card. And a surprise contender has arrived. Alright. Let's player token moves over to Storm. Well, the good thing is I have Aurora's Garden, which can heal me. So I'm going to play that. Heal me up a bit. And I'm going to exhaust to get rid of claustrophobia. So those are both of my things gone. Then I'm going to flip up. I'm going to play Lay Down the Law to remove 4 threat from here because I use a mental resource for that. I think I'm going to probably... So I'm going to probably use Weather Goddess to go over to the Hurricane to remove the last 2 threat. And I'm going to use my ability to bring out the Thunderstorm to deal 2 damage to the surprise contender. And that way each character gets a +1 attack, which will help for hopefully on Wolverine's turn. Somewhat. Alright. I'm going to use his ability to pull back the Slice and Dice card. Put it back into my deck. And I'm going to flip up. I'm going to play Regenerative Healing to heal 4 damage. And then I'm going to... What's this guy do? He also adds counters onto the crowd. Now I could Wolverine's Claw to chunk a bit of his damage out. First things first, we're going to use Angel to attack for 3 on him. We got 14 health. That's a lot of health. I don't think it's worth using the Into the Fray on him yet. I'm going to pop these 2 to play Adamantine Skeleton, which gives me +4 hit points, +1 attack, and my attacks have piercing, so I'm at least a bit more stronger in that regard. Hope we got Berserker Barrage. Okay. Add 4 on. Initiation attack. Now, 2 attacks is a bit much. I'm not going to lie. So, her defense isn't great either. I may have to block this with Angel. So, 3 damage. Angel is defeated. And place the counter on here. Surprise contender will attack. He has villainous, so it's 2 damage. Place a counter on here. Then he'll attack Wolverine. Wolverine has nothing that can really matter. I'm not going to block. I'm going to take it for 2 damage as well. Place another counter, so we're halfway on the champion getting his card set up. And then encounter card, encounter card. MaGog attacks you. If a hero defends against this attack and takes no damage, place 2 ratings. Well, I'm not going to do it. I can't, so I have to take the attack. 2 cards. And then reveal this card. So he has Jolt Adrenaline. He gets Retaliate 1 and Stalwart. And it only gets discarded after he actually gets knocked out. So Take 2 damage. And of course, a counter gets added. Surge of Aggression. Alright. He's getting super angry now. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Thunderstorm is still in play. The phase begins, I heal 2 because of my ability. So basically, Wolverine heals 2 every time it starts for him. Berserker Barrage does 4 damage. I need to do a big chunk to actually slice him through. Even if I did aggressive, that does 5 damage. Push him up to 10. I do 13 damage. Unless I play Ironheart, draw a card. Now Thunderstorm's in play, so everybody gets a +1 attack. So actually, that was 1, 2. So everybody should take 1, 2, 3 damage because blocked, attack, attack, attack. Right? Yeah. First attack was blocked by Angel. Contender attacked Storm. MaGog attacked him. MaGog attacked her. Yeah. I forgot Thunderstorm's in play, so everybody has a +1 attack. Now, that means I can go attack for 2. Bring him to 7. My attack's a 4 right now. Brings him to 11. Then exhaust Wolverine's Claw to play Berserker Barrage. Deal 4 damage. When defeated, place 4 counters on the challenges. That does flip it. After the challenges... So wait, hold on. Without removing the counters. After the challenges flip to the side, such the encounter can discard pile for a surprise. Oh god. So I just brought him back from the dead. I defeated him. And he just came right back. Great. But the counters stay in play though, actually. That's interesting. I guess what's Berserker Barrage? I'll take 2 damage to repeat this ability to do another 4 damage to him. And then I may as well do these 2 to play out of my way. It do 4 damage to him, +1 because of the aggressive energy. All right. Well now. Talk about craziness. I'm gonna definitely play Blast of Wind. I'm gonna choose Wolverine. So I'm gonna deal 3 damage to the villain and its minion. And resolve the thing to deal 2 damage. That's very good, actually. I want... He's so close to being... I have to attack. It sucks, but I have to attack. I attack to defeat the surprise contender. Once again. Places 4 more counters on here. So I'm one shot away from actually completing this one. Flip. Heal 2. Ready. ready. Pray things don't get too crazy on this side. Yeah, 6. She's gonna have 5. I mean, at this point, I do if you'll pay for that. Actually, that's not a terrible card. Okay, add 4 on. He attacks. He's got a 2, 3. I'm gonna block with Ironheart. 3 damage. Ironheart is defeated. Oh, actually, I want to switch this? Oh yeah, I actually would have used my ability first. Hold on. I forgot to do that. To put Hurricane up. That would have moved 2 threat. And that way he takes a retaliate damage from defeating Ironheart. Does get a counter though. So he's almost there. Okay. Then he'll scheme for 2, 3. And then encounter card. When revealed, I should have done the what's it called. You are stunned. Take 2 damage. 4 damage is that there are more rating counters on the challenger. There are not. You may place any number of rating counters on the champion to reduce his damage by 1. No, I'll take the 2 damage. I'm okay with that. Shadows of the Past. Great. So we gain Callisto side scheme, and all her cards get pulled in the deck. That's fine. That's fine. We just need to get 4 more counters somehow. Which is going to be, I think the only way to do this really is to defeat him flat out. Right? I think so. Do we have the potential to do that? That's the question of the day. I mean, I have a Lightning Blast. Does 8 damage. Gonna pop me in a little bit, but we'll heal for 2. I'm gonna flip up. I'm going to... I don't have what's it called. That's an issue though. The issue is I don't have another Weather Goddess to... It's probably worth it to keep it in. Because he's going to do 3 damage anyway, so that's more damage than doing that. So if I flip it to Clear Skies makes it so that nobody can be stunned or confused. So I'm going to use my ability to do that. And draw a card. Then I'm going to play 1, 2, sorry, 1 to play Death Focus. Death Focus 1, 2, 3 to play Lightning Bolt to do 8 damage to MaGog. I take retaliate damage. Then I will attack for 2. Take a retaliate damage. He's stalwart, so the stun falls off. So then on his turn, I'm going to go... I heal for 2. And then I'm going to play a Nick Fury. I don't actually have to what's it called, do I? I can play Nick Fury, deal the 4 damage, and attack. that will attack him. So after his hit points are reset, place 2 ratings on the challenges card and discard this card. Place 2 ratings on the challenges card, and then place 3 ratings on the challenges card. Right, these all pop together, right? Yeah. Which means I've won the game. So Nick Fury comes in, bam, wins the game, and that's that. So right there, we've seen Wolverine and Storm take down MaGog in standard pretty easy. We quickly rushed down to get past the Shadows of the Past side scheme, so that was a quick one. So let's hop on back to the full screen, give you our final thoughts about everything that is going on. All right. So right away, I can tell you Storm and Wolverine play actually quite fun. Both of them are quite dynamic characters. Both of them are actually interesting to play. Storm's ability to have the different effects and flip them allows you to have different play styles with how she works. Wolverine's damage, as long as you keep him up, can really pump out the damage, and is actually kind of what you expect from Wolverine. Those are both really solid heroes, and I'm going to make videos talking about them more in depth as well. So thank you guys for watching this video, and be sure to check out the channel for more Marvel Champions videos as well as tabletop content. Thank you guys.